What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have another market watch for you guys to enjoy. So a lot of cards are going up, some cards are being listed, so without further ado, let's get in the video and talk about it. So first off, we have Alphamon or Yuka Mode Ace, really special booster, sitting at 20 bucks a pop. Wouldn't hold our breath long for this card, especially because of how 2.5 is going to be exactly the same like 2.0. So there's going to be an increase of super rares. There's going to be that lucky pack that can easily give you a secret and or another super rare. So there's no reason to really be rushing out to get these cards. So just hold off on this. This card though, if you guys can snag these for 40s, I would definitely pick these up for 40s. I mean, who doesn't want to have a complete art that combos with the Digimon, you know? So at the end of the day, this is not a bad pickup, right? So 40 bucks is nothing to scoff at. So if you can find these for 40s, I would grab them. Now, we do have none other than Digimon Ace sitting at 20 bucks a pop. I would hold off on this until you guys really know what we're going to be building it like and if it's going to be actually strong enough to handle the format. I don't think wasting your money on this would be your best adventure. Rust Tyranno update pack, we saw some hit the market at $6.80. If they pop in for that, might be worth snagging these because again, we do have the biggest issue in the world is that basically it's going to be a one of, I hope it's 2 per pack. It most likely is going to be 1 per pack like always, and then these things are going to be stupid expensive later in the game. Now, Hina's going to follow the same fate as well. A lot of players are banking on Hina with the rock dragons, you know, and the machine dragons kind of just to do something crazy, but we'll have to wait and see what happens, right? I mean, this has a lot of potential, especially with Hina being a promo, that it could lead to being something good. Now, Dracomon definitely saw a massive dip. You know, this thing was sitting at $9. Now we're getting back into the 5s very comfortably, which is good. Because again, if you do find value in this card, it's probably worth your investment. If not, I don't think anybody's really batting an eye not having this in their deck. So, something to think about there. Then you do have Magna X Antibody being, you skipped over Europe. €7 to €8. Don't scoff at that. Now we do have Magna X Antibody being Observer BT16. We're at $38 to $39. Nothing to really scoff at here. Just keep an eye out on it. A lot of players are going to start moving their Magna X's pretty comfortably. I don't think in long-term wise you let this card go, especially just because you never know when this deck might actually return into the competitive full strength. Now, Europe side looking like 23 to 25 euros, especially with BT21, the World Conveyance. It does have another Magna Mon coming in, so Magna X could definitely go back up. So if you guys see it at a good price, maybe snag it. Now, Paladin mode is one of those cards that you sell now just because players are going to want these now, but then you just pick up your playset of the alts that come out in the future. At this point, there's no reason for you to be really hunting this card down unless you are really going to be playing some competitive. Now, Europe side, though, looking like 10 to 13 euros, very commonplace. Now, Go Gamamon, Great Legends BT04, still holding some strength. The black OTK deck is always going to be punchy boy, right? You know, Pyramidimon has a lot of potential, and we'll have to see long-term if more support will actually make this deck a force to be reckoned with. Now, Europe side looking like 3 to 4 euros to 5 euros. Now, Suzanne alts are at $6.90. You know, like a $7 card, which again, it's not a bad price for this card, and it's just something you probably hold on for a bit and just wait for the deck to kind of just get some hype up if you guys are looking to flip. If not, it's a good price to pick up if you guys really want to be playing her in your alt Polar Bear, you know, the bear deck. Now, Europe side looking like €6.50 to €8. Now, Dino B is going through some identity crisis kind of situations. We're at $6 a pop, $7 a pop. I mean, yeah, this card has some hype behind it. Red Purple Imperial Dramon is going to be a deck, and it's going to show some strength. So I wouldn't hold off on Dino Bs, especially because this is showing to be a playset. So 2 to 3 euros. Yeah, Now, Mirai is another card that you guys are going to probably see go up like crazy once we see what the box topper new Mastemon is. Because yes, we're getting a new Maste. Apparently the whole promo reprint thing got thrown out the window and it's all just brand new promo cards. So all those fancy alts by the artists, yeah, got thrown out the window. Now though, with Mirai here, we are at $46 to $47. I expect her to go up once the Maste gets shown and this thing might explode a little bit. And it just happens like with decks like this. Now Europe side, 28 to 30 euros. Now Digimon, if it would stop skipping over, would be real fantastic computer. You know, 24 to $25 for Digimon alts. I don't expect this to come down anytime soon. Just Yellow Vaccine in general is just really good. Now Europe side, 6 to 8 euros. Now Death X, if you guys have been waiting for cheap Death X's, $15 a pop is not going to be any other cheaper than you're going to get. So event packs are down to the $15 mark, and it's great to see Death X actually get this low. So long-term wise, I think the new Death X might be a little bit more viable. Short-term wise, this one's still quite useful. Now Europe side, 20 euros, 24 euros, one to pick up for you guys. Now you do have Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode Ace textures. They're up. We're at 250, which is a little bit better. It's been a hot second. I know that, you know, last couple sales were like close to 400, but we're starting to see some low ends. I know some players are really skeptical on these low end no star people, but you know, you can always take a shot in the dark, right? Because, you know, TCG player does protect you. So if you don't get your card, you still get it, you know. Something to think about. If you guys have been waiting for, you know, an alt like this, time to get it. Now, Europe side looking like 115 euros to 130 euros. Now, you have Greymon Right textured, which is the battle for the last Kazua, which is last evolution. So basically, there's only 4 listings left. We're at 56 is the lowest, and then it becomes an $80 to $100 card. No surprise, this was gonna come in eventually like this, and it's just good to see, right? If you guys have been sitting on this might be some time to make some good profits, because these are your 2-star secrets. Now, your side's 42s, 43s, kind of matching us a little bit. Now, guys, if you do have any hankering to get cards like this, and you are on TCG player using this stuff, use my affiliate link down below. It costs nothing extra to do so, and it just helps support the channel in the long term. But Mastemon Ace alts are another card you should be watching closely, especially with the new promo Mastemon coming into the fray. And if it's going to just go up. We're going to see like a $30 card off of this. Now, your side, 14 to 18 euros. Now, we do have Zafaigamon itself. Alts are at 13s, 14s, kind of going down a little bit, which is good to see. It's been a hot second since this thing's been a little bit under, you know, the $16 to $20 mark. So good to see it coming down to the 13s. Now, Europe side looking like 8 to 10 euros. You guys have been kind of good on this one. Now, Emperor Greymon alts, another card you should be watching closely, especially when we get closer to what the promos are going to be. It's just going to matter, right? So we're at 12s, the 13s, so this could easily climb up. If you guys aren't ready for that, make sure you get your copies. Now, Europe side, 8 euros to 10 euros. Now, Beomon alts Exceed Apocalypse BT15, we're at 13 to 20s. Wow. This card is quite expensive, and it's getting bought out. So, yeah, the bird is getting bought. And Garurumon Ace got bought the alts. Wow. I mean, Bird Ancient is starting to make a lot of waves in the format. And, again, now people are jumping on the birds. Now, Europe side looking like 14 to 15 euros, followed by War Greymon Blast Ace BT14. This is another card you should be watching closely now, just because there is no reprint of this card. So this card is going to start probably climbing if the War Greymon deck and the Gaiomon deck kind of just get that support that they've been needing for a while and just be able to pop off, right? This could be leading into a long-term expensive. Now, Europe side looking like 6 to 8 euros. Now, Pulsemon alts from Secret Crisis BT17. So, yeah, who put this on the radar for a $25 card? I didn't. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you, but the hype is getting there because of the Takamizuchi support, and it is very much more support related to Pulsemon. So, yeah, this was eventual. Now, Europe side looking like 5 to 7 euros. This, now, Lord Nightmon X Antibody, if you guys have been waiting for this thing to get cheaper and cheaper, it's starting to fall down. We're close to the $20 mark, and that's very awesome to see. Now, Europe side looking like 20 to 30 euros. Ariza Digimon Liberator Pack is $9 to 10s. Just something you should probably just be watching closely if you want to be picking Arizas up. 4 euros, 40 cents, 5 euros. Now, Leopardmon X alts are down to like $7 a pop. You know, you got some that are a little ridiculous like the other side, but the rest are kind of in a good spot as well. Something to just keep on the radar because the deck is good. We are a lot lower than Europe though, 13s to 15s. Wow. Now, Agumon X alts are another card you should be watching a little bit more closely because, again, with those 2 box toppers, that means unless we get an Agumon X that is red-black, we're not going to see anything new for the deck anytime soon. So this Agumon's still one of the better choices, right? We've got 22s. So if you guys have been waiting long enough, it's going to be slowly getting to that point where when do you call to grab it? And I think like it's starting to get to that point of call to action to make sure you have your copies, knowing that there's 2 new promos coming in. So Europe side 18 to 24 euros. Tyrant Kabuterimon alts are at $20 a pop. 7 listings, just Tyrant just being Tyrant. People are hyping it up again, no surprise. Europe side's 10 to 12 euros. Again, this could easily be because we are getting adventure support that can lead into some more bug support. Now, Veximon Digital Hazard EX02, some good prices at like under like in the $1.50 range. So just keep this in mind for cards you want. Now, Europe side 2 cents, 45 cents. Tyrannomon Blast-Ace pre-release cards are basically $10, almost on buyout. They are disappearing off the market, guys. Europe side 9 cents, 1 euro. Now, we do have Garudamon X Antibody being Observer pre-release cards. If you guys have been sitting on this one, it's on buyout. It's disappearing. Now, Europe side 70 cents, 1 euro 50 cents. Agumon Classic Collection EX01, seeing some movements. People are picking this up a little bit more pricier if you guys have the copies. But, you know, Dinomon support is Dinomon support, right? Europe side 2 cents, 2 cents. But all in all that, guys, that is the Market Watch. Hopefully, guys, enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.